Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back to another edition of Bamcomixs, guys. I'm OC, and I'm just a crazy toy collector slash comic geek enthusiast. I love everything that has to do with Star Wars, so I'm here to bring you our Revenge of the Fifth unboxing video. Again, I found this two-pack at Five Below. Big shout out to Five Below. They surprise you. Sometimes they'll have some toys in the back, and this time I kind of lucked out and found Star Wars Rebels toys for $5 a pop. I should have gotten more in hindsight, but like I got the most important one. So in the last video we took a look at the heroes. But now that it's the Galactic Republic, now that it's the Empire who took it over, Star Wars Rebels, Stormtrooper, and TIE Pilot. Imperial Stormtroopers and TIE Pilots are deployed across the galaxy to crush any Rebel resistance. Also available, we have Ezra Bridger, Kanan, of course, Hera, a Stormtrooper commander, and the classic Luke Skywalker in Princess Leia 2 set. These are all 2 sets. We have TIE Pilot Stormtrooper from Disney, Hasbro. Watch Star Wars Rebels. I'll be on that in a bit. We just finished the Clone Wars, and needless to say, I am over the moon with Star Wars right now. Because after finishing Clone Wars, I know I'm late to the party, guys, but we finished Clone Wars the other day, and it was a masterpiece. Here's the 2-pack. It's right there. Love the size on these guys. These stack well with the Vintage series collectibles. Vintage series is basically a series of collectible toys that are basically like, they're like 3.75. Like they're small, they're like about 3 inches in scale, or 3.5, but you know, they look really good, and they're nice space savers. You can't collect the larger figures of Star Wars, and you don't have that much space, but you still want your Star Wars fix. I love the fact that they cater to like the old school vintage collector market with these smaller figures that I really love. They really look nice on a shelf, and I can't wait to display them. They're small, they're very detailed. We picked this guy up at Best Buy. Now Best Buy as of late has been surprising me with their Star Wars drops, their Star Wars toys in the back, and I'm like, Best Buy is the last place I would go to for toys or any action figures, but lately they have been surprising me. So I picked this guy up. It was about $30. And this is the Galactic Empire. So we know shortly after the Clone Wars that Palpatine so brilliantly maneuvered, turning the clone army against the Jedi and branding them as enemies of the Republic. The Sith really went hard in those prequels and in the Clone Wars. So I could not pick this up. So what do we have in this pack? This is basically a 5-pack. So we have a TIE Fighter pilot, a snowtrooper, a stormtrooper, a scout trooper, and of course R2-Q5. The Galactic Empire. Here it is, guys. Okay, they really look good. Okay, in the scale that they're in. I'll be honest with you, I prefer these more than the 6-inch. I mean, I still love the 6-inch figures, but there's just something about the scale of these guys that just really pop out. I think they pop out more. The detail is just so great. It's right for minis. And if you're a tabletop player like myself and you're doing some Star Wars roleplay, I guess you could double them as pieces, but they look really great in this scale. Let's open them up. Each one of these guys comes with an accessory. They come with their blasters, of course, and if you're building up an army, the Empire, they go really well together. Big shout out to Best Buy. You guys surprised me. Actually, you have troopers with removable parts. They have backpacks on these troopers. It's insane. For a miniature enthusiast, this is a dream come true. TIE Fighter pilot. Let's go, TIE Fighter pilot. Snowtrooper. Snowtrooper. Got my Snowtrooper, my TIE Fighter pilot. Don't forget my Scout. And they all come with accurate, like their weapons are really accurate. That's one thing I really admire about the Star Wars toys, how like faithful they are to the original show and series. Like they'll even get the blasters right. They won't just put in any random blaster. And then when you see the TV shows, when you see shows like Mandalorian, and then you see the troopers actually carrying the blasters and the toys, and it's like everything is linked up. And if it's an excuse to sell toys, I don't care, because the toys are freaking awesome. Scout Trooper. We just finished watching the Clone Wars, and my God, I mean, it just reconfirms my fandom, my notion that for me, in terms of fandom, we got Marvel, DC. I love all of the fandoms, but Star Wars, it just has a special place in my heart. And when we finished watching the Clone Wars, it was so heartbreaking. You know, Anakin's fall, but it's some great storytelling. I'll tell you, the Clone Wars blew me away. It is like it's even not like guys. Like, it's my favorite show. Like, of all of the shows I have seen, the Clone Wars it hit me. And I was like, wow, I was feeling it. Like, I felt the emotions that the sequel trilogy didn't give me. Filoni is a genius, and the Clone Wars just is like, this is what I want from Star Wars, you know? Like, I want the emotion, I want the character building. Ahsoka was built up so beautifully and is one of my favorite Star Wars characters. And guys, we're going to be unboxing her soon because she's coming in. That's right, Ahsoka is coming.
Hey!
But this is the Revenge of the Sith! No talk of Jedis, only Empire and only Sith. Big shout out to Darth Vader, which is our final unboxing. Now guys, there are some collectibles that you just can't pass up. And when we were at the Disney store, this guy just stood out to me like a beacon. It was just, you know, something told me that this gallery diorama of Star Wars Darth Vader, I was walking around the mall with this guy and people were just like, Oh my goodness! What is this? I actually saw so many people looking at it that at one point, you know, I just stopped it. I showed them. I'm like, this is, you know, the Darth Vader PVC diorama, Disney Store exclusive. So big shout out to Disney for this gallery diorama exclusive. The exclusive sticker on the front, Gentle Giant, Diamond Select Toys, and now this is quite a larger scale diorama fig, and it comes with some parts to it. So let's see how they did. Okay, he's on the back here. He's using force powers. We see him with his lightsaber. Oh, Anakin, how far we have fallen. It's all about the Sith, baby. Wow. Let's take that out. This is all one piece. Wow. Gentle Giant, you knock this one out of the park, guys. Okay, he's standing on a base. He's using force powers, levitating some objects. Let's put the lightsaber on. And he comes with 2 lightsaber effects. Right there. Okay, let's put those on. And of course the Gentle Giant catalog, which looks amazing. I'll show that off in a sec. Let's put this one, goes onto the base. And I've had other lightsabers snap on me, but this one looks really secure. Okay, wow, that looks great. Okay, it's kind of like, it's not really heavy, but it's not really light. It has this, like, I don't know what material this is, but the cape is not like, you can't bend it or anything. It's just like, it's a static piece, but it's beautiful. The colors are beautiful. This is my first Darth Vader Gentle Giant collectible. And I'll tell you, this thing is amazing. So let's see how the effect of the lightsaber looks with its second effect. Okay, don't snap. Okay, that didn't snap off. This is hard plastic, so it's not gonna snap off. I would have loved for it to light up. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. Stuff that lights up. It's really cool. Wow. That is a swipe. That came on really cool. Man, hold on. That looks like... That's insane. There it is, guys. It's Anakin turned to the dark side. So we saw at the end of the Clone Wars. Little Annie has now become the Sith Lord Darth Vader. Here we have our Gentle Giant catalog. And the Gentle Giant catalog, I'll take pictures of this, but it's really impressive to me, all of the different projects they have in their Gentle Giant catalog. That's amazing. Some of this stuff looks really good. Like, subscribe, share, hit those notifications for more Bamcomixs. This has been OC, and we'll see you next year on the Revenge of the Fifth. And Anakin went from apprentice to master. Guys, I'm gonna go and watch Revenge of the Sith now, so stay tuned for our next one. Catch you on the next one, guys. Peace.